That's enough.
Thank you. Hello, Admiral.
Yeah,
yes. Hi. Two questions. First one, following up on Kareen's statement about Uganda and what Secretary of State has already said. Is anything like sanctions or some other concrete measure being considered by the US side if this law should take effect?
Yeah, well, first of all, big if there, right? This is the Parliament passing it. It still has some process to go here. We're certainly watching this real closely, and we would have to take a look at whether or not there might be repercussions that we would have to take, perhaps in an economic way, should this law actually get passed and enacted. And that would be really unfortunate because so much of the economic assistance that we provide Uganda is health assistance, and largely through PEPFAR. You can see a world in which a law like this, should it be enacted, would not only, as Kareen rightly said, just be devastating to a whole community of people inside Uganda, but if it were to have any kind of an effect on our economic assistance, that would only make that worse. So we'll have to take a look. No decisions. We're watching this very, very closely, and hopefully it won't pass and we won't have to do anything.
And sorry, I had a second one. Back on the depleted uranium issue. Has the US sent any depleted uranium ammunition to the Ukrainians? Would it do so? And secondly, what do you make of the Russian and Belarusian kind of veiled threats about using some sort of, going nuclear themselves? I mean, that's kind of what they're saying. They're saying if you use a little bit of nuclear, we could go nuclear. They've been saying that. Lukashenko said.
You mean in reference to the depleted uranium?
Yeah. Has the US sent any of this stuff itself?
So look, we don't typically talk about the specifics of ammunition that we're providing, but we're not providing depleted uranium. But I think it's important to remember what this is. This is. There have been health studies done on depleted uranium munitions. It is not a radioactive threat. It is not anywhere close to going into the nuclear realm. That's why I described it earlier as a stake through a straw man. This is a commonplace type of munition that is used particularly for its armor-piercing capabilities. So again, if Russia's deeply concerned about the welfare of their tanks and their tank soldiers, the safest thing for them to do is to move them across the border and get them out of Ukraine.